Awesome. So, hi everyone. I'm really super excited. It's the first day. I can see some of your videos on. So, my name is Rebecca, and I'm the Hot Data Quality Internship Coordinator. Alongside me is Sophie and Samson. Sophie, are you there?
I am, yes. Hello, everyone. Sophie Moa here, based in the UK. I'm the Community Services Senior Manager. And yeah, thanks, Becky.
Thank you. Samson, are you there? Just check.
Yes, Becky, I'm here. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. And my name is Samson Gumenawe, and I am the Data Quality Coordinator at HOT. I'm so happy to see all of you here.
Awesome, awesome. Who is happy like me? I'm so excited. So if you don't mind, could you please turn on your cameras and we just like celebrate, we like be happy. You can do all the beautiful signs you like. So once again, yes, welcome. Yeah, thank you everyone for introducing yourself. In case you haven't, please type in the chat. Yeah. So we had 108 applicants from 81 countries, and you are the ones that we selected. We are so excited and happy to have the 28 of you to join us. So there's a map that I created from Mapbox. You can have a look at that. I'll just share that in the chat quickly. And then again, you're the 28 stars that you have from 18 countries. So again, I created a map showing that your different OSM contributions. You can have a look at the map. Really happy to have you guys. You're the special 28 from 108 applicants. So what does HOT do? Do you know what HOT does? Could you type in the chat and tell us what does HOT do? Anyone that knows HOT, or you are all new to HOT? Okay, as you think of what HOT is in the chat, I'll keep checking in the chat and see what someone is saying. HOT is learning. Yes, HOT teaches a lot. Awesome. Thank you, Rizky. Awesome. As the responses keep coming. So what is HOT? HOT is an NGO that's dedicated to humanitarian action and supports different OSM contributors in mapping vulnerable places that are vulnerable to disaster and poverty. So why does HOT do this? Many of the locations that are vulnerable to disaster and where services such as education, health, water, and sanitation are least accessible to the population, and often least mapped and usually depend on outdated hand-drawn maps. And yet, during critical moments like a disaster, the data is really required within an hour or two, or even after a few weeks. So how is HOT doing this? By combining OSM, open source tools, local knowledge. OSM is supporting different communities in mapping them, as well as creating data and providing maps to improve humanitarian action and disaster responses and development. So HOT is also working with different OSM communities to build a free and open source world map. So around the world, natural disaster and humanitarian crisis affect millions of individuals. And yet, in many of those areas that disaster occur, those communities where those individuals live are literally missing from the map. So this makes it very difficult to fast responders to deliver life-saving and plan disaster relief efforts. Missing map is a project established by humanitarian OpenStreetMap together with MSF, Without Borders, Red Cross, the British Red Cross, the American Red Cross, to create detailed digital maps of the world's places where currently do not have detailed maps. So we are working towards a world where everyone is counted, map data is accessible and used in decision making to improve lives, and where everyone can engage and contribute to the map. So I'm sure some of you have already been involved with the hubs. So HOT has set a number of hubs in the 94 priority countries across 4 regions to strengthen its presence. So in case you haven't been involved in any of the hubs, no worries, this internship will give you an opportunity to get involved. So, and again, HOT has a number of modules where it involves local mappers with local tools. So there are different open source tools that are accessible and easy to use that the different communities use to contribute to local mapping. And then this also includes everything from data collection to analysis to maps to information that can be used by the government and development too. So what is your involvement as an intern? Do you have any ideas? You can please type that in the chat. So now, data quality internship program. Data quality internship program is it's a program that is designed to improve the data quality across HOT's mapping projects and to tackle different challenges HOT in relation to data quality. And then it is also designed to strengthen community through providing training opportunities to people like you who are inspired to map for impact. What will you learn from this? Do you have any ideas? Still go ahead and type in the chat. It would be awesome to know your expectations. So first of all, you are going to learn how to give to fix different data quality issues. How will you do that? You will learn how to give constructive feedback to beginner mappers for best practices in data quality. And then you get more involved with different OSM communities, and you also learn or get involved with them, how to get involved with them. And then the other one is you're also going to learn on how to decide on how to solve different data quality issues. On the next slide, I would like to invite Samson to talk about the data quality aspects. Thank you.
Thank you, Becky. Once again, good morning here in Kampala. I'm so happy again to see all of you here. As Becky has described what HOT does and what we intend you guys to get from this internship, we are going to be focusing on data quality. Once again, my name is Samson Ngumenawe, and I am the data quality coordinator at HOT. I'll be collaborating with Becky, Sophie, and the rest of the teams that you're going to see in a short while to coordinate this data quality internship. But from this quality internship program, we will focus on a number of data quality issues because, as you may be aware, that there are a lot of data quality issues that do exist in OpenStreetMap data, but we may not be able to cover the entire scope of those data quality issues because there are really, really so many. And as HOT, we try to define some of our top 10 data quality aspects, and we have a list here today. And for your information, you can actually read more about it. I created an OSM diary, so I'm going to share that in the chat so that you guys can read more about these data quality issues, which we have categorized into 3 categories. Categories are positional accuracy, semantic accuracy, and completeness of the data. So all these top 10 data quality aspects that you see here on your screen fall under any of those three categories. And the list includes the spatial offsets, which is like the main data quality aspect. Then we have temporal inconsistencies, where you find you have data, but you don't know when it was created. You have a satellite image, you don't know whether it's the updated one or it's the out of date one, or you have a lot of information, but you can't tell when it was created, or like getting more detail about the information. Then we have feature tracing inconsistencies, where you find from the first data quality aspect that we talked about is the spatial offset, and this results into feature tracing inconsistencies, because once you have a satellite image that is offset, then most likely you will find yourself tracing buildings overlapping other buildings or other features like roads. Then we have the road network inconsistency. Some of you know that mapping roads is a tricky task, but yeah, by the end of this data quality internship, which I have seen a lot on how to tackle this inconsistency. And the completeness of health facilities and other public service data, we have administrative boundary inconsistencies, where you have new administrative boundaries being created, but they are not updated on the map. You have broken administrative boundaries, like you have a lot of information about one region, and for the other region, you completely have no information. So we have tagging, which is very wide. Like you have someone knows how to tag, but they are tagging wrong information. You have someone who doesn't completely know what to do with tagging. They just map features and put anything that they would feel. Then you have mistakes like spellings in the names. There's a lot that that's what we are going to be focusing on. We have logical inconsistencies of map features, where you find you have point features that have been mapped in the middle of other features. For example, finding a water tap in the middle of the road. It's logically not consistent. Finding a train station along a highway, not a railway line, it's also a bit strange. And then we also have like tasking manager project inconsistencies, where you find that project managers are creating tasks for mappers, but they are not so consistent in giving instructions in creating these projects. So we are going to focus on this list of topics. However, more will be coming, since this data quality internship is going to be an interactive one. So we hope that we are going to learn from you as you also learn from us. So it's the reason that me and Becky and Sophie, we are very, very happy to have you all here. And this is going to be a learning experience. Thank you guys once again. Back to you, Becky.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Maybe something else to mention, we shall have a 30-minute session on that. So look forward to that. So now work schedule. We are going to be working, maybe let me share. I'll share it shortly. We are going to be working 40 hours per week maximum. And then we are going to be required to attend training sessions. We shall be doing mapping in the first 2 weeks. And then moving forward, we shall be doing validation. And then we shall report our work on a weekly basis as well. I'll talk about that as we move forward. And then you'll be required optionally to attend different working groups webinars. And then we shall have different Ask Me Anything sessions and coffee catch-ups with different hot staff, and yeah. So on coordinating and reporting, we are going to use the Slack channel, which you have already been added to, and then the mailing list. Most of you received an email from me. That's the email that we shall be using. So the mailing list will mainly be used for sharing different important documents, during the internship. And then for all our meetings and trainings, we shall be using Zoom. Now, how are we going to report? We are going to be using the Google form. I will share the Google form. Okay. So we shall be using that Google form to record starting the 10th. That will be next Monday, to report our different stats. That is the number of buildings, the number of highways, the number of waterways, land use and natural, and then the number of tasks mapped and validated. Moving forward, I'll show you how to capture that information. So how are we getting the number of buildings and highways? We are using how did you contribute to OSM. This is the link. So how did you contribute to OSM? Once you enter in your correct OSM username, you'll be able to see this right here. So what you'll be capturing is the number of buildings. As you can see, they're all highlighted. Then the number of highways, like here, and then the number of waterways, and then land use, and then natural. Please avoid getting the ones with a star. Make sure when you're getting the number of buildings, you identify the one without a star. The one with a star is combined together with the one without. So the one with a star is the one that has extra OSM information. Okay, so if you have any questions in regards to this, please, the Slack channel is going to be very open. Feel free to ask any questions there. And then for the number of tasks mapped and validated, you enter in this tasking manager contribution link. I'm sharing it here right now. And then you go to my contributions, and then you'll see the number of buildings mapped. So the number of tasks mapped, sorry, here. Please do not check the lower ones, check these ones, the ones that are on top, the number of tasks mapped and then tasks validated. I've shared the link, I hope, yeah. And then, okay. So for reporting, we are starting to report on the 10th of October. That is next Monday. We are also reporting every Monday of the week at the start of the week. And then, yeah, that's it, literally. Let me share the form as well. Awesome. So for reflections, I would like to invite Sophie on that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sophie.
No worries at all, Becky. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. So as mentioned, my name is Sophie Mower. I am the Senior Manager for Community Services here at HOT. And it's with open arms and a warm welcome and congratulations to you all for being part of HOT's Data Quality Internship Programme. So let me talk a little bit about the Data Quality Internship Scrapbook. Becky, would you be happy to click onto the link there and take us through? We're going to do a quick walkthrough of the tool. So the Intern Scrapbook is an opportunity for each and every one of you to capture your experiences.
Sophie?
Yes?
Are you able to see it?
I am, yes, it looks fantastic. If you could go onto slideshow, Becky, that would be wonderful, just at the top right. Next to your profile picture, at the top right of the page, the present slideshow. I just want to see it in presentation mode so that it's nice and big. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so yes, so this is where you can capture all of your experiences throughout your internship, and we ask you to capture your experiences on every Friday. So at the end of your week, going in and writing down your kind of reflections of, you know, what you lived, what you thought, and and how you how you're enjoying the program. If you can go to the next slide, please, Becky. So first of all, we need your information. You've already submitted this to us, and actually it's been published on our blog already. So please go ahead and see your smiling faces on the blog when you have a moment. But if you can pop in your name, your location, your bio, and your headshot, this needs to be done this week, if that's all right. Next slide, please, Becky. We also need your handles for social media. So popping in your Facebook username, your Twitter username, Instagram, LinkedIn, so that we can keep up to date with you and amplify anything that you are bringing forward in on your social media channels. And if you pop in the chat, is anyone not using social media? If you do not have a social media account, can you say, I don't have one, in the chat? And if you do have one, Anna, okay, cool. We'll get you set up with something. That's great. Cool. And if you are a social media user, can you type in the chat your favorite social media channel? Okay, that's all right, Karen, no problem. Cool. Okay, so while you guys do that, Becky, onto the next slide, please. So one of the things that we'll ask you to do throughout the course of the internship is meet with different people across the HOT ecosystem. So that might be a coffee chat with a staff member, it might be a coffee chat with someone from one of the regional hubs, from the data quality working group, from the community working group, could be from anywhere. So we want to make sure that you're kind of learning from the people that you're meeting with. So we'd like you to pop in this slide here, someone that you chatted with, where they're from, and their organization and their name, and just drop in the most interesting thing that they said. You can say a sentence, you can say a paragraph, just as much as you like, to just to kind of capture what the most interesting thing that they said. Next slide, please, Becky. So then we'll go into the weekly sessions. So each week you'll have the training sessions, and they're captured in the schedule that Becky shared. And we will ask you to just add in onto these different slides things that happened that week. So you can see in the first week, we're looking at the kickoff call. So I want you to write what you're most excited about and what you're feeling a little bit nervous about. And then Becky, if you can start just walking through the slides every kind of couple of seconds. Yeah, great. So then we'll see the mapping with OSM and ID. Keep going, Becky. And then we have this page here, which is just pause here if that's okay, Becky, which is the weekly reflections slide. So this you'll see every single week, and we'd like you to capture something new that you saw in the map, including a screenshot, something that you learned this week, and some food for the future. So what kind of skill or technique or learning or quote or whatever it might have been that will help you in your future career. Next slide, please, Becky. So then you can see week 2, we move into JOSM. Next slide. We'll move into data quality and humanitarian mapping. Yeah, keep going. Again, weekly reflections. Next one, please, Becky. In week 3, we're looking at validating using JOSM. Weekly reflections. Week 4, OSM inspector, keep bright and OSMOs. Weekly reflections. So you get the picture, right? So week 5, so we won't need to do any more. But Becky, if you can jump all the way down to wrap up, which is, so keep going. There we go, wrap up. So on the wrap up slide, so the first thing we wait, where are we? Yeah, most memorable work campaign. Yeah, okay, cool. So this is the wrap up. So at the end of the internship, and you don't need to worry too much about this now, but just to let you know for the end of the internship, next slide, please, Becky. We're going to ask you just 3 questions. So the first one is your most memorable campaign. So one campaign that you contributed to and you validated and you found it really interesting or really useful. It taught you loads of stuff. And if you can just capture in here the objectives of that campaign, the methods that you used for validation, the most common data quality issues you encountered, and recommendations for other validators or project leads on how to improve data quality in their projects. So this is kind of an opportunity for you to say, oh, you know what? I really enjoyed that, that campaign on flood resilience in Tanzania. Why did I enjoy that? And you can start writing down your stuff here. So if there is a particularly interesting one that you come across, then you can jump in here. Next slide, please, Becky. The next thing is your next steps. We want to hear about what you plan next. So after your data quality internship, are you going to join a working group? Are you going to chat to someone about your next career steps? Are you going to start your own community? Are you going to apply for a grant in your region? So loads and loads of things are going on across the HOT ecosystem. So I'd like you to, think as you're going through your sessions and through your training, like, what are you going to do next with this knowledge? Maybe you're going to integrate that knowledge into your already existing work or whatever it might be. So yes, so taking the things that you've learned and telling us what you're going to do with it next. And final slide, please, Becky. And then finally, we have a space for your last words. So your final insight you'd like to share. Maybe you got loads out of the program, you thought it was really great. Maybe you didn't like it so much and there was one training session you thought maybe we could improve upon. So this is a space for you to tell us your last words, like what are you gonna your feedback basically on the program. And with that is the scrapbook. If you have any questions on the scrapbook, just pop them in the chat and I will respond in the chat. Cool. Back to you, Becky.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sophie. And again, if you have any questions in the scrapbook, the Slack channel is very open to ask any questions. So the next is the calendaring and selecting events. So most of our sessions are going to be held twice, like I mentioned earlier on, to ensure maximum attendance. Please check which event suits you most. As you can see, there is option 2 out of 2 for this screenshot, but there is 1 out of 2, and then there is 2 out of 2. So depending on your time zone, please select one that suits for you. Apologies for those that are not captured twice, especially like the ones of meeting different hub directors. We cannot like have 2 sessions for that. And then every session will be recorded and viewing links will be added to the calendar. I will add the recordings to the calendar. If you haven't attended or if you are not able to attend any session that is coming up, please let me know ahead so that I can know and keep note of that. And if you need to miss any session or you're expected to watch the recording within 24 hours and you report on that. And then in addition to what Sophia said, you are required optionally to create a legacy report. That will be part of the legacy report, the scrapbook, but you can also as well write a blog or an OSM diary. You can do a video content, you can do a map story, articles, mini projects. You can do a podcast, you can organize a mapathon in your community or any sort of webinar in relation to humanitarian mapping. And then you can do a community-based project. This we shall talk about it later. It's like after the internship, 6 months after the internship. So consent form, you are required to complete this form to consent us, to allow us to post anything on social media. So if you haven't, if you're happy to be posted on social media, please give us permission by signing that consent form. Email it to me by the end of tomorrow at least. Yeah. So HR requirements, please keep your bank IDs details, your IDs and bank details in check. The HR meeting will be, the contracts and admin meeting will be tomorrow, and you'll be required to submit those tomorrow at tomorrow at 12 to 1 UTC. Yeah. So that's it. Any questions? I think we have a few more minutes to go. Any questions?
If there aren't any more questions, I'd like to suggest that we do a round of introductions, that we all say who we are, where we're from, and one thing we're excited about for the internship, because we have another half an hour before the first training session. So, okay, so Derek says, I've not received any consent form. When are the consent forms going out, Becky?
Today, but I can share the link. Derek, do you have access to the slides? Let me just do that. And if you're happy, you can turn on your camera.
Alrighty. Okay, so I have a list of y'all here. Becky, I'm sending it to you in the Slack. Let's start with Daniel. Are you here? Daniel from Ghana.
Hi, good morning. It's morning in Ghana, so I'd say good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I hope you can hear me clear.
We can hear you, Daniel.
All right, so my name is Daniel Osayajiman from Ghana. I've been with OpenStreetMap since 2016 when I joined the University of Cape Coast Youth Mappers. Along the line, I was their chapter president. We did quite, we've taken awards on being the best, one of the best or the most contributing chapters in terms of data creation. And so creating data, and of course, quality data to be specific, it's not something new to me, but somewhere from last year, the beginning of last year to the ending of last month, I've not really been an active contributor because I had challenges in terms of technology, and so I'm happy to be here to reignite the knowledge and skills in mapping and also develop further my skills and knowledge in creating quality data, because to admit, when data is not quality enough, you struggle, especially when you are making use of such data in the field. I remember me and my team together, we went to the northern part of the country, Ghana, where it's mostly remote areas, and most of the areas there, we are still working on it, but then most of the areas there seem not to be mapped out. And so you struggle a lot working in those areas. So I'm happy to join this team, and I hope we will get the skills needed to create more quality data so that our field workers do not struggle that much when they are in the field. Thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Daniel. And I've just noticed that Ralph Atoon is on the call as well. Ralph, do you want to just introduce yourself? I'm sorry we didn't get to introduce you earlier.
No, thank you very much for that. Hi, everyone. My name is Ralph Atoon. I'm a community engagement associate, and I work with the validators. So I'm here for everything Validate. I will also be helping Becky and the team with your internship. And yeah, welcome everyone. I'm glad to see you all here. Back to you, Sophie.
Thanks, Ralph. Cool. Alrighty. So heading on over to Walter. Because we've only got 25 minutes left and there's a lot of us, I'm asking you to just keep your intros to about 30 seconds or so. So Walter from Kenya, over to you if you're here.
Hello. I don't know if everyone can hear me. My name is Walter Mayako from Nairobi, Kenya. Volunteering with OSM Kenya, and it's a wonderful opportunity to be here so that we learn and grow together. Thank you.
Thanks, Walter. Cool. Anil from Nepal, are you here?
Hello everyone, I am Anil Osneth from Nepal, and I am a student of geoinformatics, and I have been contributing to OSM since 2018, and I am very happy to join this internship and hope we will learn new mapping skills, and I will be contributing more in the coming days. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Anil. Cool. Derek from Uganda, are you here?
I am Session Derek from Uganda. I'm a humanitarian mapper, and I joined Open Street Map in February 2018, and I'm here to improve my mapping skills. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Derek. Nice to see you. I know we see each other a little bit in the community working group, so great to see you here. Supath from Nepal.
Hello, it's me, Supath, and I have been contributing from 2018. And in my opinion, the data quality for open data is most valuable thing. So my main motto was to enhance the quality of data, open data, during the internship. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Supath. Nice to see you. Annalena from Germany.
Hi, I'm Anna, or Annalena, but Anna is usually more easy. Yeah, I've been working with missing maps since 2020. I started through a mapathon with the German Red Cross, and then I just stayed doing it.
Great to have you here, Anna. Cool. Karen from Kenya.
Hello everyone, my name is Karen Wangombe from Kenya. I volunteer with OSM Kenya together with Walter, and I'm glad to be here, ready to learn a lot from not just Hot, but also my fellow interns. Thank you.
Yes, and we're looking forward to learning from you, Karen, as well. Apologies, I'm not going to pronounce this very well, but Oluwatoyin from Nigeria. Yes, I can see you're here.
All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, I hope to contribute, collaborate, and add quality mapping to the OpenStreetMap, and also to improve my validation skills. Also, I really want to learn validation and contribute actively on OpenStreetMap. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I hope did I pronounce your name right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Great. Over to Jennifer Murray from South Africa.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I've been with OSM for about 2 years, and I'm really excited to be part of this great program and learn a lot and contribute to something that I'm passionate about. And yeah, lovely to meet all of you.
Great, thanks, Jenny. Great to meet you too. Maya, are you still here? I believe Maya's in Mexico and it's 2:30 a.m. for her, so I think she's probably dropped off by now to get some rest. Okay, cool. I will take her off anyway. Pragya Pant from Nepal.
Hello, I'm Pragya Pant from Nepal. I'm a geomatics engineer. I started mapping in OSM since 2020, and I'm enjoying it. From this internship, I hope to learn new ideas for improving the data quality and train more people in Nepal. Thank you.
Okay, Sangeeta from Nepal as well. We've got a lot of people from Nepal. This is great.
Hello everyone, my name is Sangeeta VC. I am undergraduate student of geomatics engineering. I have started mapping since 2021 and I feel so excited to continue this journey of OSM. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Over to Manoj, also from from Sri Lanka.
Hi. Hi, I'm Divya. I'm from Sri Lanka. I'm completed town and country planning at University of Moratuwa. And also I have completed MSc GIS and remote sensing at Sri Jawaharlal University. As a town planner and GIS user, I know the value of the data. So OSM is an open source, and anyone can contribute in the OSM. I am eager to learn OSM OpenSea application. So therefore, I am very interested to join with international community. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thanks, Divya. Great to see you here. Cool. Angela from Zambia, over to you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angela Mtukunaliwonde, and I'm from Zambia. I'm a student at the Copperbelt University, in my final year, that is. And I was the president of the Youth Mappers chapter there. So I'm very happy to be here and I'm eager to learn. I actually want to do more of the projects and produce quality data for the future projects that are going to be happening. Thank you very much.
Cool, great to see you, Angela. Becky, over to you to introduce Rizky.
Awesome. Over to Rizky from Indonesia.
Hi everyone, I'm Rizky Hatuyanti. I'm from Indonesia. I've been mapping with OSM from 2019. Begin with junior data entry specialist for meta project to mapping the route in Indonesia, Malaysia, and some area in Vietnam. I hope by join this program, I have much friends from another country, and I could grow my ability, my skills to as a data quality to make sure the data OSMs better. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Over to Jacqueline from Brazil.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jacqueline in Brazil. I'm from Brazil. I make mapping in my country, in my university, and make map building and roads and my program in study. And my dream is change your world and make map one places of time. And I'm great to stay here today.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Over to Mark from Philippines.
Good afternoon from the Philippines. I'm Jerome from the Philippines, and sorry about that. I'm looking. I'm already 6 years in OSM, and I'm looking forward to engaging with other interns and looking forward to the mapping activities that will be done in the coming days. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mark. Over to Kingsley from Nigeria.
Hi everyone, I'm Kingston Ejikachuku from Nigeria. I joined OSM 2017. And I'm really happy to be here to learn, network, and as well give back to the community for its sustainability. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Kingsley. Over to Frank from Togo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Frank Akwete. I'm joining this program from Togo. Engaged in OpenStreetMap since 2015, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm here to join, to be linked with other contributors of West African countries and all over the world, and to learn a lot of best practice of mapping in order to improve OSM data quality. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Over to Japhet from Congo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Japhet. I live in Congo, DRC. I joined OSM community since the year 2020. I want to learn more about tools of validation in GeoSM. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to Anissa from Nepal.
Hello everyone, my name is Anissa. I'm from Nepal and I'm in geomatics engineering student. And I've been contributing in OSM since 2020. I hope to learn more about mapping and validation through this internship, and I'm really happy and excited.
Thank you, and thank you, Anissa. Over to Coco from Togo.
Hello, I'm Koku Elolo Amigaibo from Togo. I have been involved in OpenStreetMap since 2013. So I'm happy to join you to learn more about data quality practice. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to Shaban from Tanzania. Shaban, are you there? If Shaban is not there, I'll go to the next. Are you there? Awesome.
Hello. Yes, I'm Shabani from Tanzania. I'm happy to be here to learn more about the OSM data quality. So thank you.
Thank you, Shabani. Over to Gorak from Nepal. Are you able to speak, Gorak? If no,
sorry. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so myself Goraknath Pandey, and I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's in geomatics engineering. And I've been with OSM community since 2019, and I really appreciate your efforts for internship. And yeah, I'm hoping to learn more about data quality and present my views to my colleagues and my university friends to join OSM community for more active contributors. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Over to Who from Italy. Yeah, are you there? Okay, I'll give it over to Vivek from Nepal still.
Hello everyone, it's me Vivek Dumre from Nepal. I'm a geomatics engineering student and I'm active in OSM and mapping since 2020. And I'm very excited and happy to be a part of this internship and to learn new skills and knowledge from this. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Manish, are you there?
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Manish Adhikari from Nepal. I am currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in geomatics engineering. And I'm so happy and excited to be part of this internship and many more to go. And I started my OSM journey in 2019, but I continuously started mapping from 2020. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then Iray, are you there? From Turkey.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
I am Eray. I am from Turkey. Also, I'm urban planner. I meet HOT and OSM in missing map events in 2017. Also, I'm here to help the people and improve my data skill. Thank you for internship.
Awesome. Awesome. I think we've come to the end. Thank you so much again, everyone, for attending. Sorry for Jacqueline that attended very early. So moving forward, Jacqueline, please select the slot that is very suitable for your time zone. Yeah, see you in the next 18 minutes in the introduction to ID. Have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah, enjoy your tea, everyone. 20 minutes for a nice tea. See you later. Thanks, Becky. Thanks, everyone. Great to meet you.